Expeditions is not so far away anymore, but Bethesda has been working on even more new content, which has not been announced yet. Let's dive in. Hello everyone, welcome to another Fallout 76 video. For this one I have some breaking news which will surely level up your excitement, and that's because it's about new content, new events, new features and new items. Now, I said breaking news because this info is quite hidden in the game files, and honestly I haven't seen anyone else talking about it yet, so here goes nothing. Note that most of the following content doesn't have a release date. Some of it we can speculate, of course, but other things it's pretty much known right now. Alright, let's start with a new event, possibly coming around the Expeditions DLC release. Let's do this. Call to Axe-tion is the name of the new limited challenge-based event, sort of attached to Expeditions and Season 10, which will unlock a unique armor set reward. This event is similar to past ones, such as the Spread the Love in 2021. These events are typically a one-thing only, then they become legacy content, and the respective rewards legacy items. But how will the Call to Axe-tion work? Well, according to the game files, players will need to use a new auto-axe skin called Red Upper to kill specific enemies. It looks like this, a red and white paint, which contrasts with the original orange paint. The Red Upper should become a free entry in the Atomic Shop when the event goes live, just like it happened with the Heart Wrench paint during the Spread Your Love in 2021. By the way, note that the Auto Axe is going to be a free reward from Season 10, so this event is obviously free for everyone to participate. For more details on Season 10 rewards coming in September, feel free to check my preview. I covered basically all the unique stuff. Do enjoy! Moving forward, this event is planned to last 2 weeks, and there will be daily and weekly challenges attached to the Call to Axe, as I data mine here. But don't worry, the tasks are not out of this world, nothing alike. They are very straightforward. Right now there are 5 main challenges to kill insects, super mutants and robots, as well as fanatics and trogs. The last 2 can only be found in the pit. Thus, why I said earlier this event is sort of attached or related to Expeditions. Without it, you cannot complete some of these new challenges. That's a fact. As for the rewards, you probably noticed that the basic ones are nothing special. They are consumables, such as lunchboxes, repair kits, perk packs, carry boosters, and legendary modules. But that's not all. No. There is a final reward for the entire event, I suppose for completing both weeklies, which are based on dailies. It will be a new outfit set called the Fanatics Stalker Outfit Helmet. If you are curious about how it looks like, I've got you covered, courtesy of the data miner Maddock Rot. It's a very expressive cosmetic with lots of deadly metal parts and an assassin vibe to it, explains the stalker part in the name. I think there's a bit of steampunk on this one as well, with the tubes and parts across the chest plate. Lastly, it's not clear when is this event going to go live, but I would say in September for sure when the Expeditions DLC goes live. Possibly within the first weeks of release, but only time will tell for sure. As for now, let's move to the next point, a new bundle. Over the years, Bethesda has released several paid bundles, and it seems like one more is on the way. According to the latest PTS game files, there is a paid bundle dedicated to the pit, featuring some interesting stuff, I might add. The bundle is labeled as the Pit Upgrade 2022, and it features 5 main rewards. One being a full building set, so the bundle includes over a dozen of new items, about 20 if I'm not wrong. Don't worry about the visuals, we will get there in a second. Before the showcase though, do let me inform you that it's likely to see this bundle live right at the release day of the Expeditions DLC in September, just like Bethesda did with the Brotherhood of Steel and the Recruitment bundle. Anyway, here's the full list of items this new bundle will feature, such as the Pittsburgh Neighborhood CAMP Kit, with roofs included. The style is very iconic and a true representation of the new pit maps. The walls come with a worn out texture and lots of metal parts, like bars, nets, or even spikes on top. as some sort of defense decor. There is even a window wall with a metal balcony. Looks pretty nice. It's definitely a one-of-a-kind building set. Anyway, I just counted again, and this kit comes with over 20 items, so even in that regard, it is a special one. There's plenty of unique creations you can go for with this new range of building items. Next, we have a Trogg Plushie, which looks adorable, by the way, and a bit like a Frankenstein monster with all the stitches. I'm not sure why did they go for that, because it makes it look a bit different than the real Trogs, but still, it looks cute for what it is. It's supposed to be a plushie, so cute, adorable. It's what you want to go instead of scary and deadly like the real ones. Then we have a very special item, the Fusion Core Recharger, a new type of utility/resources item, which is supposed to do what the name says, recharge your fusion cores. I looked into the game files, and as you can see, the description explicitly says you can recharge fusion cores. This utility item cannot be built inside shelters. And as for how long the recharge takes, I discovered this machine uses the same effect as the electric absorption perk, so the process seems to be similar. The next reward in line is this Fanatics Paint for the SMG with the red, black and white colors. It looks pretty decent in my view. Too bad the SMG is not exactly a popular choice for endgame. There's also a new Power Armor Paint, a very badass one, as you can see. It's literally called Fanatics Power Armor Paint, and it's another item straight from the pit. It's very metallic, as to be expected, with a sort of a Saltron head exposing its very red core. To finish this point, it's not clear about this bundle's price, but judging on the previous released bundles, you shouldn't expect it to sell for less than $30, especially if you consider the amount of items included in the building kit. That's also the current price for the Recruitment Brotherhood of Steel bundle. If I had to guess, I would definitely go for $30, but only time will tell, so let's wait and see. Alright, enough of new The Pit related stuff. While data mining, I came across some strange files called Score Banner Battle. There are dozens of them assigned to different categories even, like a full system in place. So I knew something was going on here. Now, I'm not the most expert miner out there, so I decided to ask Madocrod to check it out, and voila, we discovered that Bethesda is working on new buffs called Battle Banner buffs. Here are the new 5 buff names and their effects. We have Battle Charged, Battle Driven, Battle Forged, Battle Hardened, and Battle Medic. But don't get too excited just yet, because this buff system seems to use existing perk effects, for the most part at least. For example, Battle Charged is based on the Adrenaline perk, increasing damage based on kills. The effect in the files is even the same as the perk. Battle Forged and Battle Hardened work just like the luck perks, Luck of the Draw and Lucky Break, with a chance to repair your equipped gear. As for Battle Driven and Battle Medic, they are a bit more similar to legendary effects, like Vampire with the healing on hit. This case, the healing happens when you last hit an enemy. It's similar, but not the same. Now, how are these banner buffs supposed to work? Well, they are consumables, similar to the lunchbox system. This is how they currently look like in the game files. It's like a rolled flag in your inventory. Yes, this is the actual item visual we have, like the preview. Then, when the player uses a banner, the character will perform some sort of animation similar to the flag ones we have in game already. The rest works like a normal lunchbox. Nearby characters will share the banner effect you just popped, like a rally area of effect skill in other games. Lastly, you might be wondering, when is this feature coming live? No idea, but hopefully soon enough. While looking into the new Call to Axe event covered in the first point of this video, I also came across news on this year's upcoming special events, like Halloween and 76th anniversary. Usually Bethesda doesn't go ahead with big celebrations, and the trend seems to be heading that way for 2022. as it happened in 2021, you should expect another Halloween trick-or-treat event based on candy challenges. The 2022 version is already in the game files, as I'm showing here, and there seems to be no change at all. Besides the popcorn machine, it's unclear if there will be any new unique rewards. One can hope, but it's unlikely at this point. Perhaps things are not yet polished since we are a few months ahead of Halloween. You never know, but my sixth sense is telling me there will be nothing new at all. If it were to be that way, we would know by now. The same logic applies to the anniversary event. The main files are also there, but the details not so much. We know the challenges require players to kill all sorts of creatures like deathclaws, floaters, scorpions, ghouls, or even super mutants. But what is all the killing for? I'm not entirely sure. I couldn't even find any rewards. The main event file refers to code going back to the beginning. Is this supposed to be a riddle event? I'm not sure what it means, and there's no reference files anywhere either, so this definitely looks incomplete. As such, that's all I can share for the time being. I'm not yet done with the new content. Besides the known expeditions and Nuka World on Tour DLCs coming in 2022, it seems like Bethesda is already planning far into the future, as you will find out with this point and the next one. According to lead design Steve, there could be a moleminer expansion. He even teased players by claiming the door at Rusty Pig's basement could one day be lying open with mysteries to discover. If you are not sure what this post means, well, there's like a locked section, like a cage under the Rusty Pig for quite a while now. There's even a mysterious friendly mole miner and mole rat inside. You can check it out for yourselves. It's live anywhere, PTS or live servers, doesn't matter, but nobody seems to know why are they there or locked up. So it's likely Bethesda will release some mole miner content and related lore in 2023. Lastly, I also spotted this interesting tease from Steve again, where he claims it would be funny to have a mole miner Grinch story, such as a mole miner going around stealing from player camps, until players teach him a lesson, teach him how to share and care, like the spirit of Christmas. It sounds like a lovely life lesson, I'm not going to lie, as long as you get to keep your stolen goods. Imagine how angry players would get if random stuff would simply disappear from their camps. Anyway, nothing is set on stone yet, obviously, but Bethesda seems to be very interested in this topic, so further developing is most likely going to happen next year. Mole miners, here we go. I can't wait, it sounds really interesting. Now to finish off this video, what would you think about an agriculture DLC? I know it might come off as a joke, but I'm dead serious over here. A few days ago, I spotted some interesting posts from developer Steve at Bethesda's official Discord server. Now, before we go into the details, I want to mention that Steve does have a sense of humor. Sometimes he memes and teases people, especially when it comes to pizza. So there is a high chance the following codes are just that, pure banter. I mean, a potato farm does sound like trolling, doesn't it? But then again, why not? We are living in a wasteland trying to rebuild Appalachia, and food is essential for everyone. Let's not even go over how most of the land is not suitable for farming, from swamps like the mire or the cranberry bog to toxic soils like the Toxic Valley and Ash Heap to rocky mountains all over the Savage Divide. In the end, it's like forest is the only nice and cozy place for farming. With that being said, I think a farming add-on would fit right like a glove. People need to eat. Plus, Bethesda is now under Microsoft's wing, and they develop plenty of farming simulators, so they know how well that sort of content can appeal to the right audience. Anyway, Steve even mentioned specific features like soil ratio, tractors, irrigation systems, and seasonal harvesting. Perhaps they're really working on some add-on related to agriculture after all. I know it's not the most exciting idea ever, but let's be honest, 76 has a very casual player base, and the topic goes along with the context of the game. So in the end, I think it's not the worst concept they could come up with. Either way, I just wanted to bring it up in case it's actually true, but I have my doubts. I think it's just Steve being Steve, playing pranks on us. But then again, it does make sense. Plus, growing potatoes is like everyone's ultimate golden dream in 76, right? We don't even have potatoes yet after all this time. God damn it, where are my fries and my smashed potatoes? Unbelievable. I don't know what to believe, honestly, so let's leave it there and move to the outro. The last months of 2022 are deemed to be exciting with plenty of new content to explore as part of the upcoming Expeditions and Nuka World on Tour DLCs, but there's more coming than Bethesda has announced so far. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Do let me know in the comments what do you think about all of this, especially the potato farm. How do you guys feel about becoming professional farmers using the most advanced Voltec farming technology? Yeah, I probably know the answer already, so don't bother. Fine, just tell me about the rest. That's good enough. Either way, that's really all for now. A huge shout out to Madocrot for helping me look further into some of the topics in this video. Thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. I am Marta Branco, and as always, a huge thanks to my dear members and patrons. Until next time, take care. Adios. Bye bye.